In this video, we're going to take a look at the Pear cam in activity 412, Cams Make the World Go Round. And with that, we are going to use parameters to establish a few design constraints. So I'm going to first off by starting with, in our new design file, creating a new component. In the component, we'll call this the Pear cam, and we'll say OK. And with the Pear cam active, we'll go ahead and set up our parameters. So down here at the bottom, I'll pull this up. We're going to add in, like we've done in other videos, we'll put DIA for diameter for the name. I usually start with a 1-inch diameter, and we'll call this in the comment, this is a nominal diameter being created. I'm going to add another parameter called the axle diameter, and I've been using 1/4 inch, and we will end up putting that in for the comment. Third one, plus sign, THK, and the thickness I've been doing 3/16 of an inch, and we'll call this is the cam thickness. Okay, those three are going to be what we have going on, so I'm going to go ahead and say OK. Create a new sketch off of the front plane, the principal work plane, and with this one I'm going to create a circle right on the origin. I'm going to create another circle directly above it, like so, and I'm going to create another circle right there on the origin. So as I get started here, I'm going to take a look at creating, first off we need to create our pear shape. So I'm going to use my line tool, clicking off of the top circle and then connecting to the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on the right side. Now I want to use the tangent geometric constraint, clicking on the line, clicking on the top circle, clicking on the line, clicking on the bottom circle. I'm going to repeat that same process. Line to the top circle, the line to the bottom circle. And then what I can do here is I can run the trim tool. Trim away the insides of those two circles. You may get a warning that says some of the constraints were removed. That's okay. I'm also going to vertically constrain the center of this circle to the origin. And from here, we're going to be able to start putting in some of our parameters as noted on our drawing. Running the dimension tool, the bottom circle here, we're going to end up having is going to be noted as DIA divided by 2. The top one, they have noted as DIA divided by 8. From the center of, I'm going to zoom in here because our geometric constraints are getting in the way. From the center of this circle to here is going to be DIA divided by 2. And then all we have left is we can put in our axle diameter and hit enter. So there's our pear cam as noted here. Now I will note I have seen this before where this is diameter divided by 4, and I've seen that kind of shape come out of this on what they have in the activity. You could change it to be more like this. I think it would give it a little bit more, but we'll follow along with the activity, diameter divided by 8, and you kind of see the effect of what's going on there. I'm going to go ahead and say finish sketch, and I'm going to extrude THK for the thickness, hit enter, and if you notice, if the lettering is black, then that means it's going to accept, it recognizes the naming convention you have. And if I change the parameter, I always like I said, I always like to go through and kind of change parameters to make sure everything is working correctly. So here, instead of 1 inch, if I go 2 inches, there's what the size looks like. 1.5, those kinds of things will work there as well. So again, just testing those parameters, make sure nothing kind of goes crazy on you when you go to create this, and that's going to be really beneficial. So this video wraps up how to create the pear cam using parametric equations, and you can take a look at the next video on the snail cam to see how that will be created.